Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. My name is Ma Jun. I'm the director of the Center for Finance and Development at Tsinghua University. Also, I wear a couple of other hats, including the chairman of China's Green Finance Committee and also G20 Green Finance Study Group co-chair. On behalf of organizers, I'd like to welcome all of you to Beijing and for attending this inaugural event of the Green Finance Leadership Program. This program is co-hosted by Tsinghua University, the IFC, and also CCICD, which is the China Council for International Cooperation on Environmental and Development, which is a long name. And we're also getting support from CFA Institute, from Global Foundation, and BRBR, which is the Belt and Road Bankers Roundtable.
Created a lot of partnerships, a lot of new ideas for collaboration, both on the national, global levels, but also on bilateral levels, I believe. And I really want to thank for the organizers to bring in all these amazing high-level speakers, national champions, global champions in green finance. This is a really rare opportunity to meet all together and have this opportunity to talk collaborations.
This is has been a great opportunity for all of us joining together, not only from Sustainable Banking Network, but special invitations extended to many of us, banks, regulators, other DFIs and other institutions, the institutes involved in educating finance and taking the leap or the lead in the concept of green finance in a level and in a direction where it becomes the norm of finance for the future.
It has brought together people from different parts of the world, champions of sustainability, to reflect and discuss about issues of vital importance for the future of the world during 5 days. It's not a simple thing to get the attention and the focus of people for such a long period of time. We still have another 2 days to go. On a personal basis, I think this conference has been very useful to me, and I'm very happy to have traveled all the way from Mauritius to come here and attend and participate in this conference. It has really helped me to better understand the underpinnings of the ecosystem that surrounds green finance, what green bonds are all about, what are their attributes, how to classify a bond as being green, what are the reporting requirements, and so on and so forth. And it gives me the assurance that once I'm back, as I mentioned in my presentation earlier today, we are working very actively in Mauritius to set up a green bond market and one on the stock exchange of Mauritius. And our objective is not only to limit ourselves to the Mauritius jurisdiction, but to use the openness of Mauritius as a platform for reaching out to other issuers in Africa for green bonds. So definitely being part of this conference has been extremely useful to me.
What I have learned in last 3 days in Beijing and today, I'll just try to summarize that into a personal experience. And some might think that I'm a bit exaggerating, but I'm not. When I was flying from Karachi to Dubai, in my Emirates flight, I was thinking, what is green financing? And I thought, oh, it's nothing. It's very, very simple. Agriculture is all green financing. Everything which is green, green financing. So there's nothing to learn about it, you see. That was my feeling in flight from Karachi to Dubai. When I was flying from Dubai to Beijing, again in the Emirates flight, I was rethinking about what is green financing. And then I started getting into how to verify a project, what would be the monitoring mechanism, how would it be implemented. And then I thought, oh my God, it's too complicated. It's almost impossible to do. So these were two 180-degree different opposite thoughts during two flights coming to the Beijing. What the first 3 days have done of this workshop and this leadership program is that these 3 days has brought me into the reality, something between these two extremes, that it is something which is doable. So for the first 3 days, I learned about the theory of green finance, how to do that. But the next question is how to test that theory. And the fourth day, which is today here in Hoju, we have actually done that. We have actually tested that this green financing principle, this green financing thing that can be implemented. And we have seen the pilot projects here. So today has actually made me believe that all of these things are doable. The key challenge that I think for the next days to come is how to create a complete ecosystem. We have seen an example of that in Hoju, but as we see that still the banks have their balance sheet of something like 20% into green financing. How to convert that into 100%? How to create an ecosystem? That's a key challenge. And finally, probably a much bigger challenge is green finance literacy. With those remarks, I'm again thankful to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And witness firsthand the experience of one of the green pilot cities in China. We were very lucky to benefit from the inputs of high-level international speakers, national champions, get to broaden our personal network with over 120 people from 35 countries. So this is truly and effectively beneficial to raising awareness and building capacity.
The program really is a platform to collect innovation and the leadership. So it's a collect leadership platform. So we want to continue with that spirit. So this leadership program will really achieve its mission, have not only leadership, but collectively moving the financial sector towards sustainability. So that's my reflection, but also call for action. Innovative ideas, accelerate actions, and leading impact, making difference.